Welcome back, everyone. If you are just dreaming of spending time on the new patio or the deck or the outdoor kitchen this spring and summer, do not wait until you've traded in the winter coat for the shorts and flip-flops to start planning. That's too late. It takes time to organize, design, and construct. If you want to be having fun in the sun by Memorial Day, it is literally design time. I mean, right now. In fact, Jake tells me you might have missed it. Jake Spurgeon is a designer and a home consultant with Mosby Building Arts. He's got 3 things to keep in mind when you're planning your outdoor living space. How are you, Jake?
I'm doing wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. And I always love the pictures that you guys bring in. We'll show some in a second. Just so everybody's clear on what we're talking about, there's been a big push in the last 10 years especially, I think, to take the inside to the outside. I mean, people deck it out. They've got working kitchens outside, but it could be something simpler than that. It could be a deck. Now is the time, and the first thing we need to think about is where are we going to put it, right?
Yeah, location is extremely important, an aspect of when you're planning your outdoor space. And that has to do with the landscaping, your access to utilities like gas, water, electric, and also what's the scope of the project. The more parts and pieces that have to go together, the longer it may take, so the sooner we need to start.
And there's a lot of nuance in there too. There's a really good chance that, like it or not, your yard's going to get torn up during this process. So now you got to start thinking, well, if I'm going to have everybody over, I want the grass to be grown and thick and full by then too.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, sod is a quick answer to that, but you know, we want it to look pretty good.
Yep.
Another thing to keep in mind is the features that you want to have out there. Is this a simple space that we just want a nice little patio to sit out and enjoy a cup of coffee? Or do you want to entertain and have guests on this space and maybe be able to make a meal or have a fridge for some beverages or be able to show the Cardinals game on a nice evening?
With some surround sound.
With some music and some sound.
There. We've got some examples of some of the great work that you guys have done. And I mean, it does run the gambit. That's the first thing you've got to decide is what it is you want to accomplish with your space out there. And then, of course, even once you've got that in your head, then you have to start thinking about materials. Because the options are so wide-ranging, I wouldn't even know where to start.
Yeah, I mean, you can be as simple as a poured concrete patio, or we can dress it up with some stamped concrete or some color, or do a brick patio. And sometimes when we start to get into some of those nicer materials, it takes time to get that to the procurement, to bring those materials in and get them ready and staged and be able to get them put in.
And that's really where you have to kind of think long-term, because each different variety of material you use is going to have some kind of different maintenance schedule. Is this something I'm going to have to seal every year or every couple of years? Is this something I'm going to have to stain year after year?
Yeah, this is something we walk through with our clients all the time. We let them know the pros and cons of every product and what your expectations are for that product and that long-term value it might bring.
Right. We don't want anybody to get overwhelmed by any of this, so there's a great free opportunities that you guys at Mosby are offering to folks. Tell me about that.
Yeah, on February 24th, we have a seminar over at the Lodge in Des Peres, and that one's focusing more on windows and doors. To be able to kind of plan your outdoor space that way. And then also on March 24th over at MAC West, we're going to be talking about outdoor entertaining spaces.
Ooh, there you go.
So that's going to be a really fun one.
February 24, March 24. Is that the kind of deal where people should just come with a totally open mind, or do people walk through with magazines and say, well, what does it take to get me to this?
Both.
Really?
I come with an open mind, but also if you have a few ideas, you get a chance to grab us designers at the end and kind of chat with us one-on-one and kind of get some ideas from us. And then also, if you'd like, schedule for one of us to stop by and talk with you in your home, at your space.
That's how it all starts. Jake, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it. Now is the time to get cracking on those outdoor living projects. And here's a great place to start. You can visit callmosby.com, or you can call Mosby at 314-909-1800. Don't forget, guys, free exterior seminars on February 24th. That one's more doors and windows. And then on March 24th for the outdoor entertainment. Over to you guys.
So what Jake is saying is that spring is actually going to be here? It's coming?
In fairly short order, am I right?
If you're
Very
asking
quickly.
them,
That's very exciting.
What do they pay you to do around here?
I'm excited. Oh, I just say partly cloudy.
Yeah.
I like when you say partly sunny. Thank you very much, you guys. Still to come during the second half of Great Day St. Louis. We're talking Facebook